Welcome back to Yoga with Alice on Dear Girl with Alice. Today we'll practice a yoga flow that you can do every day. This class is suitable for all levels, and in the next 25 minutes, you'll enjoy an immunity boost, tone muscles, and improved posture. So let's get started. Hello, dear. I'm Alice. Thank you for joining me today. And let's begin in Hero's Pose, opening our arms and feeling the breeze around us. With the sun warming our foreheads, listen to the sounds around you. Even if you're practicing indoors, try opening up a window to connect with nature. Taking a few deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Let's now come to a child's pose. Come to all fours. Lean back and sit on your heels. Make sure your knees are wide. Place your forehead on the mat and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale for 2 breaths. Exhale for 1. Keep breathing on your own. Come back to all fours and prep for cat-cow pose. Arch your back for cow and exhale. Round your back for cat and inhale. Alternate between the two, exhaling and inhaling. Make sure your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Inhaling in cow, exhaling in cat. Continue to breathe here. Come back to all fours, and before we switch to bird dog, let's do some ankle stretches. Now lift your right leg and your left arm. Balance here, keep a flat back. Arch your back and bring your knee and elbow together. Exhale as the knee and elbow kiss. Inhale on the extension. This is the bird dog pose. Continue to breathe here. Stretch out your ankles again on the left side. Raise your left leg and your right arm. And repeat the sequence on the other side. Continue to breathe here. Exhale on the knee to elbow touch. Inhale on the extension. Continue to breathe here on your own. Come to all fours again and child's pose. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Let's come to all fours again and raise your knees, shoulders over your elbows. Make sure your hips are squared and low to the ground. You're in a plank. Your core is engaged. Lift your right leg and then your left. Now come to a forearm plank. Make sure your hips are lowered, flat back. Continue to breathe here. Lower your hips, rest, move your hips from side to side. Bend your elbows, flat back and raise yourself slowly. We're going to come to a down dog. So from your plank, you're raising your hips, pedal the feet, make sure your spine is elongated. If you can't straighten your legs, you can bend them as long as your spine is straight. And as always, breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Continue to breathe here on your own. Now come back to plank, lower those hips, keep it flat back. Come to down dog again, deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. On the exhale, come back to plank. Lower the knees and come to child's pose. Continue to breathe here. Now raise yourself to down dog again and pedal the feet. Stretch those ankles. Now let's move into warrior one. You're going to lift your right leg and step it between your hands. Raise your arms and square your hips. Tuck in the tailbone, engage your core muscles, and breathe here. Lower back to the mat for chaturanga. Bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle, keeping them close to your body, core engaged, and body in a straight line just above the floor. You're going to flow into cobra, then lift your hips to the sky for down dog. Lift your left leg and step it between your hands. Raise your arms, square your hips, engage the core, and tuck in that tailbone. Breathe deeply here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Return to the mat for another chaturanga. Lift your right leg again, stepping it forward into Warrior One. Bend the front leg. Continue to breathe here. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Breathing in, breathing out. Continue to breathe here on your own. Okay, you're going to open up those hips into Warrior Two, extending those arms. Continue to breathe here. Bring your arms to the mat and come to a chaturanga. Come to a down dog. Lift the left leg. Bring it between your arms. Coming to a Warrior One. Your right leg is straight back. Continue to breathe here. Open up to Warrior Two. The right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Bring your arms to the mat. Come to a down dog, pedal those feet. Now bring your knees to the ground slowly. We're going to come to a heart opener. Sit on the mat and bend your knees. You're going to be opening the chest by placing your hands behind you, elbows slightly bent. Look directly in front of you and breathe here. Alright, now raise your hips for a reverse tabletop. Drop your head and breathe. Inhale and exhale. On the exhale, bring your hips down to the mat. Raise yourself up again for one more round of reverse tabletop. Taking a deep breath here. Now lie down on your back. Cross your left leg over your right and interlace your fingers on your right leg. The leg is bent, figure 4. Relax here. Now switch sides. Bend your right leg, cross over your left leg, which is bent. Interlace your fingers under your left leg. And continue to breathe here. Now let's move into a boat pose with a scissor kick variation. You're going to straighten that right leg and your left leg, which is placed on the mat. As your both legs are straight, you're going to lift your right leg, keeping it straight, rounding your back slightly, and alternating, scissoring the legs. Grab one leg, then the other. Pull it closer to your chest, round that back. Continue to breathe here. Now bring the feet to the mat, bent knees in prep for crunches. Make sure your elbows are wide Exhale as you raise yourself, and inhale as you lower your back down on the mat. Continue to do a few crunches here. Do a couple of more here. Now bring the soles of your feet together and again begin your crunches. You can have your arms directly in front of you as you go. Continue to raise your shoulders from the mat. Go up and down. Continue to breathe here. Make sure the knees are open. We'll continue our crunch series with bicycle crunches. So you lift your shoulders and alternate elbows to opposite knees while extending the other leg, mimicking a pedaling motion to engage the core. Continue to breathe here. We're doing a lot of core workout today. You got this. Now let's move into a crunch variation. Straighten your legs and swing your arms from side to side. If you swing left, you bring your left leg closer. If you swing right, you bring your right leg closer to your chest. Continue to breathe here. You got this. Now hold your knees and move side to side, massaging your lower back. And we're going to come to a happy baby on our backs. We're bending our knees towards our chest, grabbing the outer edges of our feet, gently pulling our knees down towards our armpits, keeping our lower backs on the mat. Continue to breathe here. You could extend one leg, then the other for additional stretch. Now let's prepare for a supine spinal twist. It's one of my favorite positions. You're going to cross your left leg over your right, bringing your legs to the right and looking to your left. Your arms extended on the left. You're going to switch the cross of your legs, bringing your legs to the left, and turn your gaze to the right. Extend that right arm out to the side. You're going to come to center, undo the cross, extend your right leg, bend that left leg and bring it to your right. Again, look to the left with your arm extended. You could extend that left leg for an additional stretch in the hamstrings. Now let's switch sides. Bend that right leg, bring it over to your left. Keep the left leg straight. Your right arm is extended. Look to your right. Continue to breathe here. Extend that right leg for an additional stretch. That hamstring feels so good. Now come to the center. Put your legs to the mat for a nice Savasana. Relax here. And thank yourself for this practice today. You've done an excellent job. It's always important to show up every day. If you like this practice, please subscribe to my channel and see you on Tuesday. Namaste.